edition. Hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome if you're new to these or if this is the first video you ever seen. I do have plenty of other videos from Avon to just about anything, plus my book and a lot more to it. I do like to say thank you for who all has ordered merch. Trust me, it'll come back. I like working with the merch website I went through. They are very awesome, very helpful. If you have not seen any of my other writer's editions, I do have lesson 1 and 2 already up, and I do have others that are not broken down, that are kind of just not all over the place, but you can definitely go watch those as well. I do leave suggestion videos either here or here. I do like to put new ones in there that either you guys have loved or that you guys want other of our subscribers and awesome fans to watch. Today we're on lesson 3, part 3. I'm very excited to kind of get into this one. This one's gonna be a little bit of a longer one, but hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I enjoyed writing these up for you. If you have not known, book 2 is not out just yet, but if you still want to put your name on the pre-order list, definitely message me on our Sunflower channel page. We do have one for Facebook. And if you want to just email me or comment down below, or just, on our Instagram, I'll definitely be happy to put you on it as soon as this whole little thing is over with. I know it's been a little hard with trying to mail things and everything like that. In today's writer's edition, as you can see, I am wearing one of these shirts that I got from Free Prints. If you would love a shirt through Free Prints, just leave a blue emoji or a purple emoji, and I will contact you and get all the information you need. I do love it. This is, I want to say a large, either large or extra large. I do like it a little big. It is amazing. They printed it awesome. I can't wait to get it in book 2. But I will have another book merch website information coming soon, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And we're going to get started. Just note, if this is the first one, we do have 2 other ones. If you've missed our last 2, don't worry. There will be somewhere in the suggestion videos for you. This is going to be a lot of we've already kind of gotten almost chapter 1 done. Now we're going on to chapter 2 and who's going to be in chapter 2. This is where you're finally putting your brainstorm into basically into motion. You're going to be able to kind of get all that creativity all into one chapter and get your book ready to go. And this one's gonna be a little longer. I do want to go over, I will not be mailing out all the packets, only because it has taken me not a lot longer, but I do like to add notes and stuff into the writer's packets. I like to go and kind of, I wouldn't say tweak my notes, but I do like to add a little bit throughout the day if, hey, I wanted to go over this and that. So if you would like those still, I will email them to you. So if you just leave your email in the comments below or on one of our social media pages, I will definitely love to send you it either maybe an hour before or the day before. But I will definitely love to send it to you that way just because of right now in the situation. And hopefully you guys do enjoy. In this one, I will be, in this lesson, we will be going over some of the stuff we have learned in the last 2 lessons so far. The first question I kind of do want to go over is, what are some things you're enjoying about this writer's lesson edition? What is something you love? What is something you like hearing from? Okay, so what are some things that you guys like? And what are 3 things you enjoy that you already written in your book so far, or on your brainstorm paper. I'm still kind of looking. I did get a little bit more suggestions on brainstorm papers. I may reveal the ones that I did find, either throughout this video or maybe in lesson 4 or 5. But I'll give you guys a little bit of a few seconds to kind of answer that. You guys know that I do leave each question either here or here for you guys to kind of get those written down, so you guys can kind of answer those either on your own time, or as you're listening to the video, you guys can definitely be like, okay, you know, I can pause it and write it down and kind of go over that question a little bit more to yourself and everything. And now we are going to start this awesome new lesson. I just want to touch base on how things are from the last lesson and about what is your goals, and from the chapters or the pages, how is it the same as last time as we did this writer's edition, or has something changed from the last session? I would love to hear your feedback on that. You can definitely either comment on my last Instagram post, or you can comment on our Facebook page, or if we have comments, you can definitely comment down below. And our first topic is going to be places, and that places that are different. So we already picked the first place for the first person in your first chapter. Now you're picking different places throughout your book for different people who are in your book or have been in your book already. Those places can be either made up or be real, as well as all that is up to you and your book. What I mean by that is you could be made up places, you can have, you know, like made up cities or states or stuff. That's something that you can definitely be up to you. But as you're finishing chapter 1, this is where something's going to be kind of set in stone. That means you can definitely change in chapter 2, but you kind of have to have that perspective of, okay, this needs to be one of the main places and main cities or states, or something to where you're not, oh, my character is going to go from here to here to here to here. So that's kind of, this is going to be like your main place in your book. And like guys, this is kind of like an information, which I will put this information either in the description, and it'll be on our Facebook, and I'll have it either here or here, so you guys can definitely kind of make sure you kind of read this, kind of write it down somewhere. And there is no limit. There's no limit on how many places you can have, cities or anything like that. This is all on you, to where you can have as many as you want in your book. As I posted in the video, I'll put up a few names for you guys to kind of have an example of. I love making sure you guys have names, so they'll be kind of like on the little side of me right here. I know most of y'all enjoyed the example names and kind of got more ideas from those, so I'll definitely leave a few up for you. And as we're going on to our second topic is survival. I want you to think as if you were on a land and you could only bring 5 things, and with you plus a person who you would spend forever how long on this island with. And this can be a made up person or things that you use in your everyday life, or just anything that you might want to, you know, keep, or hey, I might want to bring these 5 things. It's just about anything that you think that you might use. I kind of want to give you guys a few minutes to come up with 5 things, or a few seconds. I will have examples of some 5 things that you might want to bring. I could bring 5 things. I think I'd bring maybe like flavored water, maybe some fishing tools. If I'm on an island, I can definitely go fishing or something. And I can definitely, I would say maybe a big thing of Gatorade or some hamburger meat or something. I don't know, just a few things that I would, kind of go over and kind of be like, well, do I want to bring this or this? Just a few, little things that I would probably want to have on this little island. I'd make sure I'd bring someone who knew how to cook as well. So I'm not either always cooking or we're always, finding things to cook on. I might even bring a grill. I think a grill would be a lot easier. Now for question time. For the 2 topics that we have went over, if you're still writing your 5 things that you would want on your survival island, it's all good. That we went over, I'll have the questions pop up through the video for you, so you can definitely either pause it or you can just write it down as we go. And this is what is one tool you have been using since the start of the book, and would you use this tool as a survival tool or a place tool? And this is not a right or wrong answer. So what is one tool that you would use either in topic 1 or in topic 2? Or would you use it in both topics, or is this tool useful in the survival tool, or is it for places? I'll definitely give y'all a minute to kind of go over that. I'm going to continue on to topic 3, which is themes, and hopefully you guys are still following along. You can definitely, I do want to say you can definitely pause through each little topic as you want. Just know that you can pause it, kind of take notes a little bit, or you can, just keep it going. You don't always have to, rush through each question or each little thing that we talk about. You can definitely keep going. And this is themes. Well, this should be a little harder or a little easy for you to come up with, as well as we are only on lesson 3, but no hurry. This is a topic that will be repeated through the next few chapters. In this chapter, or in this topic, we already come up with theme, which is what our book falls into a category. For books, so people can find your book easily when they look it up. This is something you will base your book as if you're writing it. That's another thing is category. I do have a few examples that will pop up on the screen for you. I'll read off at least a few of them for you. It could be a comic book. It could be a romantic book. It can be a poetry. It could be a gaming book. This is what your book will be based on through chapter 1 through however many your book is going to be about. Like, for an example, my books are a fantasy book. So book 1 is nothing but a fantasy boy who is living in this fantasy world. He doesn't know what to do, what to say. He doesn't know really how to act because of how he's not only grown up, but how he's becoming this adult and just doesn't know what to do. Those are some of the examples that you can definitely use. I will leave more up on the longest side of me, and you guys can definitely use those. And I do hope those categories I threw up there will help with picking your theme of your book. This will change a lot. I can definitely say themes will change a lot, but I can tell you that it changed for me. It changed a lot for me. I didn't know if I was just going to write just a normal teenage boy book, or if I was going to write a fantasy book. It changed a lot. But I can definitely say it didn't stick until I had my first few chapters, or I would say first chapter done. And then that's when I really kind of stuck with the fantasy novel books. I have always loved fantasy novel books. I do like the mysteries. I do like all those types of books, so it kind of worked out in the end. And we're going on to the fourth topic, which I'm going to kind of put up a little bit of a question. This is no right or wrong answer. This question is what book would you think you would recommend to someone if they had no clue you wrote a book, or if you would that you would recommend to a family or friend, to someone who would enjoy maybe that book topic, or kind of get a little bit of like hint or anything like that. What is something that you would recommend to somebody besides your book? And we're going to move on to the fourth topic, which is time and year. This is something you will kind of have a little bit difficulty. This is something you may struggle with, you may not. This kind of goes for your theme as well. This is when you will start picking the year or time that your book is set in. Like, this is from the past or the future, or even more into the history. This is what your book will be based on throughout the chapters of your book. And your characters will be placed in this book, and this is something you will have trouble with in the first chapter, but you can always change it as you grow with your book and how it becomes the book you've always wanted. I know that's a little bit of a mouthful. That's something you can definitely work on. Do you want it to be from the future? Do you want it to be from a timestamp to another timestamp? That's something I can definitely say is very a struggle. Some of you guys it might be easy with, but I could definitely say it is something I do recommend kind of going over a little bit and kind of thinking. I would definitely look back at your brainstorm paper and kind of get a little bit more of, not ideas, but something to kind of go over. We're going to go on to the fifth topic, which is something I can definitely say will be not the hardest topic, but one of the most important. I know I didn't talk about this in the last two lessons. I didn't know if I really wanted to talk about it at all in these writer's lessons, but I did get a few feedback that even though some things are different for people and point of views, I figured I would just throw it in here. This is something that I'm not really going to touch base on as much, but if you have any questions about this specific topic, you can definitely reach out to me. I'll definitely help you out as much as I can. And the fifth topic is about religion and spirituality. Now this is a topic that is going to be the hardest to put in your mind on while you're writing your book, and how you want your book to be, plus how you want your characters to live their life in this book, or who they are within the book. What are their backgrounds look like as a character in the book. This is going to be added to your brainstorm page as you keep writing your next chapter in your book, and it will make it most awesome. I will add a small book. I do add small book quotes at the end of each video of mine. I know some of y'all do love it. I enjoy giving those to you guys. But I'm not really going to touch base more on this. I'm sure y'all mostly get the point of this topic or whatever, but I always love putting the book quotes and stuff at the end. You can definitely screenshot them. You can write them down. I do put them on our Facebook page for you guys to save as well, for those who love to save them. I always look back on it as we keep this journey of ours going. And as we're coming a little bit to, I wouldn't say to the end, but I do kind of want to touch base a little bit with topic 5. this could be from, the ranges from anything as how you want people to see your book. This could be about you, as I talked about in our brainstorming information, which if you've not seen that, you can definitely go back and look at it. This is where you will set whoever your character is, and everything. And I can definitely say, which I already stated that I wasn't really going to talk too much about it, especially in our next few videos, but if you do have any questions about it, this is where you would want kind of like your themes. This will be included with your themes of how your character is going to live, how your character is going to act and stuff, and how everything's going to be, and everything like that. And as you guys know, I do have my notebook, and I'm going to go over a few updates and everything, and kind of talk to you guys a little bit as you guys are still writing. I will post a little bit of different questions and everything, so you guys can keep working and everything and get your full 30 minutes of Writer's Edition. I do want to update on the merch. If you did order through the bonfire campaigns, I do appreciate it. Unfortunately, I did not sell as much as I wanted to, but I'm definitely going to be bringing them back. I do want to kind of talk with them a little bit about more of like a summer edition. I know they have some awesome tank tops and those baseball t-shirts and just thin, cool t-shirts and everything. So I will keep y'all updated on that. Maybe do some ball caps or something, a little bit kind of different and stuff with it. And I am going to be making a bigger Avon haul. I did get some new products in. I'm very excited. If you do not follow my Avon page, which will be here or here, I am doing a daily deal. Each day is a different deal, to where you have 24 hours to order whatever that deal is, and you get either to 4 awesome prizes, or you get like 2 awesome prizes or something very awesome. And I do enjoy doing this, especially through the hard times, to kind of give back a little bit. I will be uploading that this Friday for y'all. I do have a bunch. I'm hoping a little bit more of my packages come so I can show you a little bit of not just our skincare line, but our makeup line and a few of our other products as well. We are getting brand new things in each campaign that we do. I'm excited for the next few campaigns because we do have a lot of new things in them. Plus, I do want to say I am still making videos 3 times a week. I know I usually do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Those were our set dates. But I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit. I am adding maybe a little bit more videos this week, or not so much the last week, but I'm definitely sticking to the 3 times a week for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys did get a lot of brainstorming in for this. I do want to say I will be doing a Get Ready With Me DG edition tomorrow, and everything for all my girls that are fans. I will definitely be doing that, and I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in our next video, and enjoy your awesome Writer's Edition. And I can't wait to hear or see some of your guys' writing and brainstorms. You can definitely tag me in them on your Instagram or Facebook, so I can definitely see them. And have an awesome day.